students, in this session I'll be explaining the exercises and question answers of chapter 1 given on page number 12. So I'll be explaining all the exercises and question answers. Let's start. Children, first we have multiple choice question. There are 5 questions given and 4 options are given for each question. You have to select the correct option and mark the answer. Let's start with the first question. So the first question is, which one of the following type of resource is iron ore? Options are A. Renewable, B. Biotic, C. Flow, and the fourth one is non-renewable. So children, I have already explained you that iron ore, it is a non-renewable resource. What do you understand by non-renewable resource? Means the resources that cannot be used again after usage. If once you have used those resources, that cannot be used again. They exhaust and it takes millions of years to again form those resources. So iron ore is a non-renewable resource. That means option D. Next, question number 2. Under which of the following type of resource tidal energy cannot be put? Now what do you understand by tidal energy? Children, tidal energy means it is related, the energy that is related to ocean currents or tide. So whatever energy is generated from ocean currents and tide, that refers to tidal energy. So the options are replenishable, option B human made, option C biotic, and option D non-recyclable. So children, tidal energy, it is replenishable resource. Replenishable means that is able to renew itself, that can be generated by its own and it is able to renew itself. That refers to replenishable. Okay. Next, question number C. Which one of the following is the main cause of land degradation in Punjab? It is specially asking about Punjab, that what is the main cause of land degradation, means land deterioration. Why land has degraded in Punjab? What is the root cause of it? The options are: first, intensive cultivation, option B, deforestation, option C, over irrigation, and option D, overgrazing. Before telling you the answer, children, let me tell you that all the 4 options they are the cause of land degradation. But the question is specifically it is saying for Punjab. So let me tell you that for Punjab, the main cause of land degradation is over irrigation. Due to over irrigation, excessive use of water in order to cultivate the crops, land has degraded, especially in Punjab. Let's move to question number 4. So question number 4 says, in which of the following states is terrace cultivation practiced? In which of the following states terrace cultivation is practiced? Let me remind you that terrace cultivation is one of the steps to conserve the soil. That is one step that is taken to conserve or preserve the soil from erosion, from soil erosion or from soil degradation. So the options are A, Punjab, B, plains of UP, that means Uttar Pradesh, C, Haryana, and option D, Uttarakhand. So let me tell you that terrace farming is basically practiced in hilly areas where hills are there. So hills are cut to form steps, to form terraces. So in the given options, Uttarakhand is a hilly place. So terrace farming or terrace cultivation is done in Uttarakhand. So option D will be the correct option. Now the last question, question number 5th of multiple choice question. The question says, in which of the following states black soil is predominantly found? Options are Jammu and Kashmir, option B, Maharashtra, option C, Rajasthan, and option D, Jharkhand. So before telling the answer, let me just brush up regarding black soil. Children, black soil is also called as regur soil or cotton soil. Why it is called as regur soil? Because regur is a Latin word which means overflow, and due to the overflow of lava in certain areas, that created black soil. And why it is called as cotton soil? Because cotton is fit in growing because black soil is fit for the growth of cotton. That is why it is called as cotton soil, because cotton is grown in black soil. So it is asking that in which state black soil is found. So children, it is found in Maharashtra. Now let's come to question number 2. Question number 2 says, answer the following questions in about 30 words. So here you have to answer the question in about 30 words, means 2 to 3 sentences are enough. So the first question is, name 3 states having black soil and the crop which is mainly grown in it. Just now I explained you regarding black soil. That black soil is also called as regular cotton soil. Now it is asking the 3 states. First Maharashtra, second Gujarat, third MP, that is Madhya Pradesh. You can also write Chhattisgarh also, because in Chhattisgarh also black soil is found, and you can write the characteristics of black soil, why it is called as black, why it is called as cotton soil, why it is called as regular soil. This you can write, and it is also found in the coastal region. It is found like Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, in these areas basically black soil is found. And the second question is that it is asking regarding the crop which is mainly grown in black soil. So children, cotton is basically grown in black soil. Black soil is fit for the growth of cotton. Next, question number 2. What type of soil is found in the river deltas of the eastern coast? Second part, give 3 main features of this type of soil. So children, this question, it contains 2 parts. So we will be answering both the parts. So children, alluvial soil is found in the river deltas of the eastern coast. Now let me tell you something about alluvial soil. Children, this name alluvial, this name has been derived from the word alluvium. Alluvium means very fine particles. That refers to alluvium. So basically this soil, alluvial soil, this is known for its fertility. It is a very fertile soil, means it is the most fertile soil. Which soil? Alluvial soil. So the main feature, what can be the main features of alluvial soil? First of all, that this is very fertile soil. That means since it is very fertile, therefore it is good for cultivation of crops. Crops can be grown since the land is very good, it is very fertile. Second, it contains various proportions of sand, silt and clay. These are the features. And the third thing, it has a very good quantity of potash, lime and phosphoric acid, which is good for the growth of paddy and sugarcane. Paddy means rice. So this type of crop, this type of soil, this contains good quantity of potash, lime and phosphoric acid, which is very good for the growth of sugarcane and rice. So these are the some of the main features of alluvial soil. Now children, let's move to the third question. So the third question says that what steps can be taken to control soil erosion in the hilly areas. So before I talk about the steps, what do you understand by the term soil erosion? Children, soil erosion means wearing or washing of the top layer of the soil, the top soil. When the top soil is removed, that refers to soil erosion. When the fertile land, the top layer, the top sheet is when removed, then that refers to that process is known as soil erosion, and it can be done via air, water or any medium. There can be numerous mediums for soil erosion. So the question is asking the steps to control soil erosion, especially in hilly areas. So children, there are some steps that can be used to control soil erosion in hilly areas, like contour plowing, then there is terrace cultivation, then there is strip cropping. Now what do you understand by these 3 terms? First is contour plowing. Contour plowing means Plowing along the contour lines. What is contour lines? Means the slopes. Plowing along the slopes in order to decelerate the flow of water down the slopes. This is called contour plowing. Means cultivation will be done in hilly areas, but that will be in slopes will be made, and that way plowing can be done or cultivation can be done, so that the fertility is not removed, and if it is removed also, that fertility comes to the next slope. That is the main motive of contour plowing. Next, I told about terrace cultivation. Children, terrace cultivation means steps can be cut out on the slopes, means steps can be cut out on the slopes of the mountain in order to make terrace. And what will this do? This will restrict the erosion. There will be several layers. The complete mountain or that hilly area, that will be cut into steps, into terraces, and this is one of the very good way or step in order to control soil erosion. Third one is strip cropping. Children, large fields that can be divided into strips, long strips that can be divided into, and crops can be planted or that can be sown in alternate strip, and in between grasses can be there. So what will this do? So this will break the force of the wind, and this is called strip cropping. Means cropping will be done, plantation and agriculture work will definitely be done in hilly areas, but in steps, in strips will be there. In that way strip cropping will be done.